Hello, welcome to Intuitive Crone. Today I decided I wanted to do some addressing of those toxic relationships, habits, those responses, conditionings that prevent us from moving forward. You know, sometimes as we're growing up, as children, we're in the system that sets limitations on us, sets expectations, and things that aren't necessarily ours to take on, but we take them on. We want to make people happy. And especially as we're growing up in the school system, in our families, in our communities, there's a certain expectation for us to behave a certain way. And sometimes when we grow up in an environment that is less than healthy, in fact, can be very toxic, it conditions us for certain behaviors, responses, belief systems that don't serve us. They're not in our best and highest good. We may think we have to allow those toxic behaviors. All right, we have to permit others to walk over our boundaries. Like we don't have boundaries. Our boundaries are blurred. We don't know how to set them because so much has been required of us. We've been taught to be a people pleaser. I mean, to adjust our boundaries to fit others and their expectations of what they want from us because we want to be accepted. We want to be loved. We want to be liked. And if those things weren't readily given to us, if that love, that acceptance, that unconditional love has not been given to us as we're growing up, then we have a tendency, I know I did in my own life, to not set those healthy boundaries, to give so much of myself that I had nothing left in my cup. Okay, let's use that as the comparison here. My cup was drained. I didn't have anything left to give because I was giving so much and I wasn't being replenished. All right. The people, the situations, the things around me, all the expectations that were put on me drained me. They drained my energies. They drained my joy. All right. I had no healthy boundaries set. I hadn't learned how to do that because as I was growing up, all right, I wasn't allowed that. I was conditioned to please those around me. I was conditioned to live for everybody else, to give to everybody else, to make everybody else happy and put myself aside. And in adulthood, I mean, let's face it, that puts us in a position where we are easily used and manipulated, where people don't respect us. They don't honor us. I have gone through so many relationships with narcissists where I was used, I was manipulated, I was lied to. I was, these people in my life that abused the relationship. They took advantage of my kindness, of my giving, of my love, my generosity. And sometimes we need to stop, we need to pull away, we need to examine our relationships. Are they truly for our benefit? Is it reciprocal? Are we getting out of the relationship what we're investing in it? Through my life so much. And guys, I can't believe this late in life that I'm at this place that I am at because I have allowed so much crap from everybody around me. I have blurred my boundaries. I have changed my boundaries. I have lived to accommodate other people. And I have discovered that does not work. And honestly, I think I should have discovered it sooner. And I think in a lot of ways I did. But each time that I am in a relationship where I discover this, I've gone a little deeper and healed a little deeper through the situation. And I am hoping that in sharing my experiences, in sharing some of the things I've gone through here, that it saves you some time. Sometimes I think I've wasted so much time But then again, everything is in the right timing, right? When we are growing, not just emotionally, mentally, but also spiritually, there is a timing for everything. And I find we just need to trust spirit, trust that guidance, trust that things are happening as they should, when they should. Yes, I've been through a lot, but perhaps the purpose of that is so that I can encourage others. If you're in a relationship that is toxic, it is draining, where you are giving and you feel like it is not being given back, where you feel an imbalance in the relationship, have you stepped back? Have you examined everything? Have you considered what is in your best and highest good? Sometimes we're afraid to set those healthy boundaries because we don't want to lose somebody. We don't want to lose that relationship. We don't want to lose that connection. But sometimes losing that connection, walking away from it, is what is best for us. And not just for us. It can be best for the other person, whether they like it or not, because it's letting them know that what they're doing is not healthy. It is not right. It is not going to be tolerated. And sometimes that person that is habitually overstepping your boundaries needs to be put in their place. They need to recognize what they're doing. Sometimes it's unconscious, not always. There are those that deliberately overstep boundaries, that deliberately go out of their way to use you, to control you, to manipulate you. I know I've had quite a few of them in my life. But when you recognize it, when you see it, when you decide you've had enough and you start setting those boundaries, yes, people are going to fall away. I have found that that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It is for your best and highest good. If you want to live your life to the fullest, if you want to be the best version of yourself, are you releasing the situations, the relationships, those things that don't serve that purpose, that are not in alignment with that? All right, we need to step into alignment. And in order to do that, we need to let go of the things that aren't in alignment. Sorry, there's a truck going by. It's so much traffic out here, but it's a gorgeous day. I wanted to make the most of this beautiful, gorgeous day before winter sets in. I know it's coming quickly, but that's my hope in making this video is to give you something that you can use. Is it time for you to stop and consider the relationships, the situations in your life that aren't serving you? Are you in a place where you're beginning to recognize things that aren't in your highest good? People and situations that manipulate, that overstep boundaries, that seek to control you, that seek to control the outcome in a situation, that want things their way and don't consider you. Perhaps they dismiss your feelings. Perhaps they dismiss your boundaries and don't even think twice about stepping over those boundaries. I have found, and I'll tell you guys, I have been through a lot of narcissistic relationships. I was raised by not one narcissistic parent, but by two. And it really conditioned me to take everybody's shit, okay? But I'm in a point now where I've learned so much. I've gone through all these cycles and I've repeated cycles. And I have finally gotten to the point where I've recognized all of it. I've dealt with the covert narcissist, the grandiose narcissist, I mean, you name it. I've dealt with it, okay? And I am no longer acting from a place of conditioning. I am releasing that. I am moving on. I am releasing anything, anyone, any situation that is not in my best and highest good. I have recently, less than a year ago, let go of a very controlling, manipulative relationship with a person who had to be in control, was emotionally manipulative, and very, very covert about it. I mean, and it's really strange because they can be covert and at the same time in other areas be grandiose. There's a need to step back to recognize what is there that shouldn't be there, that is not working for you. Because when you're in a relationship, any kind of relationship, it should be balanced. It should be reciprocal. There should be mutual respect for one another, not a dismissing of the other person, not I gotta have my way or I mean, it's my way or the highway. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to have. Where do you need to make adjustments in relationships? What relationships are supporting you, are uplifting you, are mutually beneficial, where both parties are giving and investing in the relationship and reaping the rewards of that relationship, the mutual love and respect that you have for one another. If it's not there, if there's an imbalance, if somebody is taking and draining it, and you know, if a relationship is draining you, you know how you feel when you walk away from an interaction with somebody. Pay attention to that. Is it in your best and highest good? Is this something that is feeding your soul, that is nurturing you, that is growing you, benefiting you mutually, not just you, them as well? All right? Equal give and take. Balance. Is it there? Ask yourself. And if it's not there, why are you putting up with it? Why are you investing your time and your energy in something, in somebody, some situation, some circumstance that is not giving back to you, that is just draining your energy? Your energy is precious and it should be protected. It should be protected. Take the time to do that. Get out in nature, ground yourself, spend time in reflection, discover those areas, those problem areas of what needs to change. Take the time to address those things. Make your life the best that it can be because you only got one. Don't put up with shit. Don't put up with crap. Don't put up with people stepping over your boundaries. You can set healthy boundaries and you can do it from a place of love. And just, if you're reading their energy and you can tell that they are less than sincere, if they are manipulative, if they are draining you, put some distance there. You don't have to be mean to do it. You just need to set your boundaries. You just need to know how to say, no, I don't have time for this today. I have to go do this. You don't have to just be mean and say F off or whatever. Some people you might have to do that with because they're so persistent, because they want to take from you. That may be. Read the situation. Take a step back and look at things from gain perspective and understanding. You're not here to people please. You're not here to people please. You have a purpose in this world. You're here for a reason. Discover what that is and honor it. Honor yourself, respect yourself, love yourself enough to invest in you, to seek out that higher calling and purpose, that life that you want to live, that you came here to live. We all have a purpose here. Honor it. Honor it. And require everybody else to honor that as well. Sometimes it's difficult, yes. But if you go with the flow and come from a place of love, and not just love of others, but love for yourself, a respect for yourself, knowing what is in your best and highest good and what is not, seeing the truth, being willing to admit the truth, and to flow as spirit guides you and leads you, things will fall into place naturally for you. You will step into your purpose, right? It's there for you. But spirit cannot work if you're unwilling to love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself. That has to come first. The inner healing, releasing of those toxic habits, conditionings, relationships, the things that don't serve your highest good, they are not meant to be in your life. If you want spirit to do for you, if you want spirit to offer you guidance, to move you toward your purpose, toward your best life, you have to be doing it yourself, right? I know a lot of times we don't see the changes we need to make. We think we're doing it, but sometimes there's an area that we're blind to, and we need to take a deep dive to discover that area. I encourage you to take a deep dive, to go within, to look at it, to discover what changes, what relationships, what situations, what is not working for you, what is out of alignment with your soul purpose. Where is spirit asking you to create change so that spirit can bless you, so that you can move forward into something better, something fully aligned? Your best life. It is there for you. Are you willing to do what's necessary to get there? It's hard. It's difficult at times, yes, but it's possible. And it is rewarding when you do the inner work and you move toward it and you allow spirit to work. And you don't control it. You go with the flow. It happens, guys. It's liberating when you let go of the things that are holding you back, that you're tethered to. It's liberating. It's freeing. It's exhilarating at the same time, because it moves you forward into that energy, that excitement, knowing that there's something better for you and that you can now taste it. You can feel it. Feel into it. Release the trauma bonding, the cycles. It could be ancestral cycles that need to be dealt with. What work do you need to do to put yourself in this place where you can move into a better future, your best life, the best version of yourself? It's there. Are you willing? Are you willing to do the work? Because I'll tell you right now, from personal experience, it's worth the work. It's worth the effort. It's worth any pain. And I'm not going to say it's not painful. There are times when it is very painful and it's very difficult. But on the other side of it, it's so much better. The sun is shining. Go for it. Reach for it. It's there for you. Be blessed.